And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. We are live, we are live, we are live, we are live, we are live. Game two. Game two, ladies and gentlemen, of this doubleheader between Texas and Xavier. Live stream reactions. All right, so hey, you should do a preview tomorrow of the entire bracket with matchups and predictions. Just a thought. I'm just hyped for March Madness, baby. I'm gonna try to do one. Man. But this I need help financially to get home on time because like I take public transportation, Patrick. I take public transportation, Patrick, and it takes me a while to get home. It takes me a while to get home, so I would love to do it. Um, but by the time I get home, the game is going to start. So I would love to do it. Don't get me wrong. I would love to do it. I would love to have time to do it, but I just work too far. Like I catch the bus in the morning and then I usually get a Uber back. But yeah, that's basically my life right now. Just back and forth on the bus. If anybody would love to donate to the channel, they would love to do that. It's not obligated, but it's definitely appreciated. Yeah, I'm a broke YouTuber. I'm a broke YouTuber. That's all I am. What's going on, Anthony? What's up? If you would love to donate to the channel, it's not obligated, but it's definitely appreciated. You know? But hopefully we could get the people in here for this game. Hopefully we can. I'm about to share it out right now. What's up? What's up? All right, let me just share this out real quickly. Game did not start yet, but I appreciate y'all coming up in here, man. Who do y'all have? Who do y'all have winning this game? I would love to hear y'all comments below. That shouldn't even sound sense though. Most YouTubers, especially vloggers, get you money bags. So a broke YouTuber, that's first I ever heard. Yes, listen, I don't make that much on this channel. Even though I have 8,000 subscribers, I don't make that much on this channel. And I don't make that much on DH Impact Media. Like, I'm still working a full-time job where I want to do this full-time. I would love to do YouTube full-time. I would love to do sports media full-time. Good morning, Raiders. What's going on, Cliff 82? What's going on, Cliff 82? What's up, man? I knew something wasn't right. What's going on, Cliff 82? What's up? Just to let y'all know, y'all know I got another Raiders channel, right? Y'all know I got a new Raiders channel for all my new Raiders fans out there. Hey, bro, I understand you 100%. It seems like you have the knowledge and the understanding, not about the Raiders. Hey, We'll love to see how this keeps going. Love your potential boss. Let's make it full time. I appreciate it. Tired. It's early. What time is it over there? What time is it over there? But y'all know I got a new Raiders channel, right? Just to let y'all know, like it's a brand new Raiders channel. Um, because I just felt like doing Raiders channel on this, it just wasn't working for me. So hey, it is what it is. But who y'all got winning this game though? That's the question. 215. Where do you live at? Where you live at, Cliff? You live overseas? Oh, you still in Frankfurt? Oh, okay. I'm down to help you out, man. Texas all day, bro. Listen. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. I really do appreciate it. So hopefully y'all can share the lives. Y'all can tell a friend, tell a friend. But you know, whoever the winner of this game will play Illinois, I think on Saturday or Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Conwell versus Johnson. This is gonna be an interesting matchup. Oh darn, this is the wrong one. No, 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 no. I sent the wrong link out. Let me just delete this message. I sent the wrong damn link out. All right, so I'm sending this to the Discord. Patrick, if you want to be a part of the Discord, let me know. Let me know if you want to be a part of the Discord. I'm just sharing it out, y'all. I'm just sharing it out. The nation is everywhere, man. The nation is everywhere. All right, let me go to and share these out. All right, so Davion McKnight, Ryan Conwell, Marcus Foster, Dalen Swain, and Zach Fremantle. Damn, I was supposed to do the Texas one. Fun watching the game. I'm going back to bed. Oh, it's all love. It's all love, my brother. It's all love. Fremantle is always a threat, but not tonight against the Horns. Granted, I'm a Hog fan. Interesting.
It's been amazing to watch Sean Miller in the third year of his second stint at Xavier put this thing back together, get the Musketeers back to the Sweet 16. That Sweet 16 matchup 2 years ago between these two schools, that was the end of the 22-23 season. Remember, that was the year Chris Beard was suspended, ultimately fired. Rodney Terry, the interim coach. Just think of all the hope that year got them into the...
All right, so here we go. And the tip-off is here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. The tip-off is here. And here goes the drop to the basket. Let me just get the box score up. I got to get the box score up for these teams. Here goes Johnson. Johnson, one of the leading scorers in the SEC. Good defense here by Xavier. And he's going to drive over to the basket. 7 shots that goes for it. And the 3 is no good. And that's going to be a rebound by Xavier. And here goes the 3 by Xavier. That 3 is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Texas. And here goes the layup for number 12. And that's Mark for Texas. It gets it 2-0 for Texas right now. All right, so here we go. Here goes Xavier. Here goes number 3. 3 pulls for the 3, and that 3 is no good. And it's going to be rebounded. Gets the offensive rebound, goes up and lose the ball, but it's going to be a jump ball here.
May have been a travel right there in that third step. When I look at his second time. Xavier Musketeers.
I got you. Don't be Ubering anymore to work or whatever. Done. Game time. What you mean you got me? What you mean you got me, bro? Here goes the floater for Xavier. That one is no good. All right, so here we go, and gets it, goes get the layup, and the layup is no good there. Freshman Johnson has it here. It's going to look. You know how long it takes me to get home from work if I don't Uber? Like, the drive is only like 25 minutes Ubering, but it takes me almost 2 hours to get home on the bus. That's what I'm saying to you, Patrick. The drive is only like 25 minutes from my house, but then when I get on the bus, it only takes me almost 2 hours to get home. I get off at 3:30. I get home about almost 5:30 every day. And here goes the first foul shot here, and that one is no good for Xavier. So the starters for the Texas Longhorns is Arthur Kaluma, Caden Cedric, Trey Johnson, Jordan Pope, and Trayvon Mark. And both foul shots is missed by Xavier. And here we go. And here comes Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson's going to get it here. Drives over to the basket, kicks it out, give it to Mark. Mark is going to have it here. And number 5 is going to be Cedric. He's going to back down. He's going to spin, goes up, gets the floater. Floater's no good. And it's going to be a rebound. And here comes Xavier. Xavier is going to bring it up here. And number 1 is Foster. And Foster gives it out to Conwell. Conwell go with the left-hand layup, and that is good. I don't have a car. That's the thing. I don't have a car. I don't drive. I don't drive yet. Not yet as of that. All right, so it goes Mark. Mark's going to have it here. He's going to look and lose the basketball, and that's going to be a turnover. And here comes Xavier. Xavier's going to bring it up here, and it could have been a foul there, but no, they did not call it. And they give it off to 32. 32 is going to have it here, and that's going to be a pick, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Fremantle. Fremantle's on the foul there, so that'll be his first personal foul of the game. You said I'm done with that. You got something. I got something. I don't see nothing though. I don't see nothing though. But hey, I'm trying to turn in my badge at work and be a full-time YouTuber here, man. That's all I'm trying to do. All right, so 7:04 left, and here goes 20. 20 is going to go out for Texas, and that layup is no good. And that's going to be another good rebound there by Xavier. Xavier is going to bring it up here, and here goes the fast break 3, and that 3 is good. And that Ryan Conwell with the 3, he has 5 points. He's 2 of 2 and 1 of 1 from the three-point line. And here comes Mark. Mark's going to have it here. Gives it off to 6. 6 going to drop to the basket. Gets the lip with the foul and 1. And that's Arthur Kaluma with the foul and 1 with the right-hand layup. That's a heck of a shot there by Conwell in transition. And then Kaluma comes right back down and gets the foul and 1. This game might be back and forth. I hope so. Hope so. This game is back and forth. So Arthur Kaluma for Texas, he averaged 12 points a game. In the SEC, he's one of the seniors for the University of Texas. And here goes the three-point play has been completed in the tie ball game at 5. What's going on, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights? What's going on, my brother? All right, so here comes Conwell. Conwell's going to have it here. He's going to look and gives it off to 3. 3 is Swain. Swain's going to drive to the basket, goes up, gets the floater. Floater's no good, and it's going to be rebounded by Texas. Texas is going to bring it up here. It's going to take the pick. And gives it off. It gives off to 25. 25 goes up and gets it. And the layup is no good. Good defense there by Fremantle. And here comes Xavier. Number 20 is going to try to go coast to coast. And that's going to be a blocking foul. And the blocking foul is going to be on Jason Kent. Keep rolling, bro. Promise you, this is what you need to do. I would love to hear some player stats during the timeouts. You will. You will. All right, so Xavier in Texas right now is at a first timeout of the game. First time out of the game, and as of right now, we have your score tied at 5, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Sports Wire Network, hosted by your boy Darian, and we're back here with a doubleheader of this game between the Xavier Musketeers versus the Texas Longhorns. The winner of this game will play Illinois. So if this is your first time ever being here at the YouTube page, we highly suggest that you subscribe, hit the bell button, and make sure you don't miss a notification of live play-by-plays and reactions just like this one here. But let's get talking to it. Now, the Xavier Musketeers, we have Fremantle with 0 points right now. Ryan Caldwell right now has all the 5 points for Xavier so far. Now, Xavier is shooting 33.3% from the field, 33.3% from the three-point line, and they're 0 for 2 at the free throw line so far. Now, when it comes to the Texas Longhorns, you got Arthur Kaluma with 3 points, and you got Tremont Mark with 2 points there. Now, the Texas Longhorns so far, they are 25% from the field, which is 2 of 8, and they're 0 of 1 from the three-point line, and they 1 of 1 from the free throw line so far. So when you look at it, a total of 6 rebounds in this first couple of minutes of the game as well. So you got 6 rebounds for Xavier. You have 5 rebounds for Texas. This game is going to be all about who goes on the run and who can get out in transition. That's what it's going to look like. From what this game is looking like so far, with only 15 minutes left in this game, that's exactly what's going to happen. Now, when Trey Johnson starts to get going, he's unstoppable. But I do like Ryan Caldwell, too. Ryan Caldwell, like Patrick told me earlier before the game actually started, I thought this was smart. But hey. But make sure y'all come on in and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you do want to donate to the channel, you can donate to the channel by sending a super chat. It's not obligated, but it's definitely appreciated. If you do want to send it through the Cash App, the Cash App is right there in the pinned comment. We greatly appreciate y'all coming through and having y'all a good time here. But we're going to be live. We're going to be live every single day of College March Madness, no matter if it's women or men. Just to let y'all know, and I'm giving y'all a warning right now, tomorrow will be 2 women's college basketball games. 2. It'll be 2 women's. I'm not doing any men's tomorrow. I'm doing the women's tomorrow. And those 2 games will be Washington versus Columbia and William and Mary versus High Point. They are the 2 games that I'll be doing. I need Trey to hit a 3-pointer, Conwell 4, Fremantle 1. Went for the long-range game tonight. Okay. That's not bad. But are we out of the timeout here? And here comes Xavier that comes off the play and gets the 3, and the 3 is good. And that 3 was made by Dante Maddox Jr. from Xavier. And here comes Texas. Texas is going to go up against the layup, and the layup is good here from Weaver, number 2 for Texas here. Here goes McKnight. McKnight has it. And he's going to give it off to Maddox. Maddox is going to have it here and gives it off to Hunter. Hunter is going to have it, give it off to Swain. Swain is going to have it here. And we'll give it off to Fremantle. Fremantle is going to have it, give it off to Maddox. And that's going to be a turnover. And that's going to be a steal. Steel's going to drive over to the basket. Goes up against the layup. And the layup is going to be no good. But Trey Johnson is going to go to the line for 2 here. And the foul is going to be on McKnight. That's good defense there by Weaver to give Trey Johnson that steal and drop to the basket and get the layup. But they might think it might be a goaltend here. Let's see. It's going to be a review. It's going to be an official review here.
Would you like to make a declaration here before we go to the monitor? Let's bring in Gene's territory. Gene, pressure's on. Have to review the call.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Wifey is at the door. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I had to open up the door for Wifey. Wifey just came in from work. Wifey just came in from work, ladies and gentlemen. But the layup is good for Xavier here. And I guess that was number 3, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, that was Swain with the shot there. Here goes Weaver. Weaver's going to have it. Gives it off for the 3 for Mark, and that is good. And that 3 is good, but here goes Hunter. Hunter's going to have it here. He's going to steal the ball from Texas, but Weaver trying to get it, and that's going to be a steal from Texas. Texas is going to bring it up. And here goes Johnson. Johnson goes up. Oh! Oh, Johnson would have had a monster dunk there. That would have been crazy. Wifey, say hi to the people. Hey. Wifey is here, y'all, so it was all good. Wifey just came in from work. So proud of my baby. So proud of my baby. Tell her to settle down. Stop, Patrick, stop. She'll come in here and she will kick you out. Don't do that. Don't do that, Patrick. I'm just warning you now. Don't let her come in this chat now, because one thing about her, she will definitely come in this chat. I'm just warning you, brother. I love you to death, man, but still. And the foul shot is missed. So now it's 13-10 with 14 minutes and 7 seconds and counting. And here goes Hughley. Hughley has it. Gonna give it to Conwell. Conwell's gonna have it here. Going to drive over to the basket, mid-range jump shot, and that shot is no good. Going to be rebounded by Weaver. Weaver's going to get out in the fast break, goes coast to coast, and drops to the basket, gets the layup, and the layup is good from Weaver. See, Wifey came in here real quickly. Wifey came in here real quickly, y'all. I'll try to tell you. All right, so here we go. Hughley goes up, gets it, gets the floater, and the floater's no good because it's going to be rebounded by Texas. Trey Johnson's going to get it. He's going to dribble, and he's going to get the pick set from Cedric. Pulls for the 3, and that shot is good from Trey Johnson. Oh, that shot is good for Trey Johnson, and a timeout is definitely called by Xavier while Texas has a 8-point lead, ladies and gentlemen, an 8-point lead. It is March Madness, ladies and gentlemen. March Madness is here. Babe, let me see what you bought home. Oh, damn. See, wifey bought some shit home. Huh? But what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? So how many threes you need, Patrick, from Trey Johnson? How many threes you need? All right, so we here. Let's bring the people in here. Wifey, Anthony said, "How was your day?" Just letting you know, babe. He said, "How was your day?" Anthony. Yeah, Anthony wanted to know. She said it was good, y'all. She said it was good. But right now we are at a timeout. Let me get back to the school. Let me get back to these numbers though. Yo, what's going on, Chris? Chris, thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time here, subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing the women's and the men's college basketball through all March Madness, so you definitely want to be here for that. But I'm going to get into some stats. Okay, so 3 for Trey, 4 for Cromwell, and 1 for Fremantle. Okay, I'll make sure I'm going to keep you up to par with that. But as of right now, you have Conwell with 5 points. You have Swain with 2. And you have Maddox Jr. with 3. So far, when it comes to Xavier, they're shooting 4 of 10 from the field, which is 40%, 50% from the three-point line. Same thing for Texas. Texas is 53% from the field, 66% from the three-point line, and 50% from the free throw line. So it's an 8-point game right now. Like I said, Texas want to get out in transition. They want to score fast. And I'm telling you, when Trey Johnson gets going, that's exactly what happens. But we're back with this game here. All right, so here goes the inbound from Maddox Jr. Here goes Conwell. Conwell's going to have it, give it off. Give it off to Hunter. Hunter's going to have it here. And give it off to Maddox Jr. Maddox Jr. is going to have it. He's going to pull for the 3. And that 3 is good for Maddox Jr. I don't think they beat Ole Miss tomorrow. Or Friday, whatever that is. You're doing an awesome, great show tonight. Thank you. What's the rebound margin? The rebound margin right now, Xavier has 8 total rebounds, and so does Texas. Both teams have 8 rebounds each. And that's going to be a turnover for Texas here, but they get it back. And here goes the 3, and that 3 is good from number 5, which is Caden Cedric. And here goes Xavier. Xavier's going to bring it back up here. And they give it off to Cromwell. Cromwell's going to have it, gives it off to number 2 for the floater. No good. It's going to be rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's going to bring it up for Texas. Johnson's going to pull for the 3. And that 3 is no good. It's going to be rebounded, and Cedric try to get it out. And that's going to be off of Xavier, and it will stay Texas ball. Ole Miss beats whoever. So we got another timeout here. Another timeout. I'm sorry, wrong sound bite. I'm sorry, wrong sound bite. But right now, both teams have 8 rebounds each. Let's go to some team stats here. How you feel about Kansas in the Arkansas game? I'm still taking Kansas to win that game, but I wouldn't be surprised if Arkansas give them a run for their money. I think Kansas really underachieved this year. Are you talking about women or are you talking about the men? If you're talking about the men, I'm going to say Kansas definitely underachieved this year. They definitely underachieved this year. But right now, let's talk about it. Right now, Xavier is 5 of 12 from the field, 8 of 15 for Texas, 41% for Xavier, 53% for Texas. The men, yeah, they definitely underachieved. They definitely underachieved this year. I felt not Texas. I thought Kansas would probably be one of those 1, 2, or 3 seeds in the tournament. I just don't like the way they play. Like, I don't know. They were so good in the beginning of the year, and they fell off by the end of the year. That's just me. But I'm taking Kansas to win that game. I'm taking Kansas over Arkansas. 60% shooting from the three-point line for Xavier. Same thing for Texas as well. I'm telling you, I'm a huge Kansas fan. They play horrible this year compared to last year, compared to the last decade at least. Agreed. I couldn't agree with you more. A lot of people got on my back when I felt like North Carolina underachieved this year. That's the same way I feel about Kansas. They underachieved this year. I definitely agree with that. At least you're realistic. You know what I'm saying? At least you're realistic with it, you know? But 8 rebounds total for Xavier, 9 rebounds for Texas. When it comes to assists, it's only 3 assists for the Texas Longhorns, only 2 for Xavier. You sure you want to do the women's tomorrow? Your men Vols play at 3. I won't be able to make it. I work tomorrow. I get off at 3:30. I get up at 3:30, Anthony. I'm not going to be able to do that game because I work, unfortunately. I'm just going to watch it. I'm just going to watch the game on my way home. I would love to do the Tennessee game tomorrow, but it comes on at 3 o'clock. I get off at 3:30. It doesn't work that way. Unfortunately, I can't do the Tennessee game. Fast break points. 3 fast break points for both teams. Points in the paint. Texas Longhorns got 10 points in the paint compared to Xavier's 4 points in the paint. And the largest lead for Texas right now is 8. So that's all the stats that you have right now going into it until the game comes back on, and like the game's going to come back on. Man, Kansas was the number team to start the year. Arkansas is going to win that game, guys. Kansas by 4.5. No. Oh, wow. I like that prediction. Yeah, I'm a Vols fan. I've been a Vols fan since the 90s, bro. I'm 39 years old. I've been a Vols fan since the early 90s, since 1991. I've been a Vols fan.
That 11-2 start, and then the gauntlet of that SEC schedule, arguably the toughest schedule, Jim, in the history of the sport. 8-13 since the
All right, so here goes the inbound here. And we have a few different players here, and that's going to be deflected out. And it's going to be Texas ball. Dude, why did you not schedule off these days? Because I was out of work for almost the whole month of February because of some health reasons. I was out of work for like a whole month. So I'm finally just getting my feet wet and getting back into the work schedule. So when it comes down to it, I got to make my money back. I missed out on a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks. It sucks. I think the safest bet is Arkansas plus 9.5. LOL. He really can't ask for time off like that. I really can't because I work at a school. Does Tennessee win the region? Yes, I think Tennessee does win the region. Bama will win it all, unfortunately. Is Bama and Tennessee in the same region? Because I really think Tennessee can win the region. I really think they can. If we could get back to the least, if we could get back to at least the Elite 8 and get to the Final Four, I'll be satisfied. I'll definitely be satisfied. But Dante Maddox Jr. is going to the line for 2. And the first foul shot for Dante Maddox is good. It makes it 23-13. It's a 10-point lead so far. Well, actually a 9-point lead for Texas right now.
get an at-large bid, despite having 15 or more losses. But then you talk about how good the SEC was to get to the.
How do you feel about Arizona? I like Arizona. I actually like Arizona. I think they're one of the most underrated teams in college basketball. I like Arizona. They might be one of my dark horse sleeper teams in this tournament. I hear you, bro. My bad for asking without thinking. Definitely understand. No, it's good. It's good. You know you're new to the channel, Patrick, so I'm not going to sit here and be mad. But here goes the layup here for Texas. It is missed. It's going to be rebounded by Xavier. Xavier is going to bring it up, goes up for the alley-oop for Fremantle and gets it, and that's good.
So Sean Miller not wasting any more time. Fremantle back in.
Darian, do you think they will win a national championship for college basketball? I would love for Tennessee to win it. I would love for my men's and my women's to win it. But you got too many good teams out there. Anything can happen in college basketball. Anything can happen, but that's going to be a turnover, and Mark from Texas will be fouled. Hey, everyone on here, say your Final Four. Arizona makes the Sweet 16, but I don't know about that after they may lose in the second round. Ooh. I think they're a sleeper, though. It really depends who they play in their region. That's the thing. It really depends who they play in their region. I really want to do a full I do want to do a bracket live stream. I really want to do it. At the end of the day, it's March. You can't predict anything. That's a fact. My birthday was March 2nd, by the way. I turned 39 on March 2nd. Who do you want to win this game? Honestly, I want to see Texas win this game, but I wouldn't be mad if Xavier win this game, but I'm going with Texas to win this game. I got Auburn in the Final Four. I think they got one of the easiest ways to get to the Final Four, but I'm not surprised at that pick. Yeah, put your Final Fours in the chat. I gotta get home in time, man. I gotta get home in time. If I'm able to get home in time and do it before the next game comes on, then yeah, I'll do it.
March Madness played that NCAA
But I gotta get home in time. That's the biggest thing.
or getting into March Madness loud out.
Now, I know Fremantle has been around a long time. Seasoned guy, experienced guy, smart guy. But he plays so
All right, so 25-17.
both offensively and
Texas is up right 10:39 left.
has to be really
Texas is 4 of 6 from the free throw line. 2 of 4 for Xavier so far. Then here goes Maddox Jr. Maddox Jr. is going to have it at the top of the key. Kicks out to Fremantle. Fremantle gives it back to Maddox. Maddox has it here. Going to drive. Kicks it back to Mantle. Mantle pump fakes. He drives to the basket. Loses the basketball. With 9 seconds left, he gets the floater. And the floater's no good. It's going to be rebounded by Texas. I think Florida Gators will win it all. Ooh. Auburn, Duke, Tennessee, Florida. I likes that. And a 3 for Pope for Texas here. 28-17, and Xavier got to find a way to get back in this game. St. John's? I don't know about that one. St. John's is a good team, but here goes Maddox for the 3, and that is no good. It hits the top of the rim, and that's going to be a turnover, and it will be Texas ball.
Belongs back to Texas.
watch Pope. You go behind the
Pope
screen.
comes behind the screen, and he gets a good shot. He was wide open there. Women, UConn, Tennessee. Wait, are you talking about South Carolina or USC? Because how you not have South Carolina in that Final Four? You got to have South Carolina in that Final Four. And here goes Trey Johnson go up against the layup, reverse layup, and that's going to be good. You got to have South Carolina for the women. You got to have them there. I don't think Tennessee girls is going to make the Final Four. I just don't think so. We're pretty young. But that's going to be a foul and one here for Xavier.
Now watch here with Fremantle, number 32. He's going to just back out.
That's a hell of a reverse.
Drive like that from a talented player. Now watch the body action right there.
Yeah, but South Carolina, you got to have them in there, though. There's no way you don't have the defending champions in the Final Four. There's no way. St. John's has great D, though, but they haven't played nobody. They haven't played nobody like caliber of this tournament. Is Wisconsin Elite 8? You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Wisconsin go to the Elite 8. They one of them teams that gets in and they make a run underratedly, if that makes sense. And Mark travels for Texas, and that's going to be a turnover for them. They have great D, but who has they played that's like when it comes to elite?
Does Fremantle get a touch or two on the blocks and maybe isolate?
When it comes to elite teams in this tournament, who has they beat? I will try to watch the Rick Pitino game tomorrow, St. John's versus Omaha. I got St. John's winning that game. And here goes Xavier, has it here. And here goes the drop to the basket by number 20. Kicks it out. Fremantle pulls for the 3. And that 3 is no good. See, Patrick, he almost made a 3. Here goes Conwell with the layup, and that layup is good. It makes it 21-30. Oh, my bad. Yeah, South Carolina, women Final Four, South Carolina, Lady Trojans, Texas, UConn. How far do you think Arizona will go? I'll say the Sweet 16. That's the furthest I think they will go. Sweet 16. Here goes Mark. Mark's going to have it here. Gives it off. It goes 6 for the 3. And that 3 goes in and out. No good. And that's going to be a foul called. And it's going to be touched by Texas. And it will be Xavier ball. Now we might have ourselves the game, ladies and gentlemen. We might have ourselves the game. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that like button and subscribe.
This hometown crowd for Xavier team playing 45 minutes away from their campus in Cincinnati. Starting to come to life here in Dayton. Foul charge to Johnson, his first personal. And that's going to be the 5th against Texas.
So important, too, when Sean Miller's guards, and he knows this as well as anybody because he was a terrific player as a guard, don't go too quickly if Fremantle is setting that screen.
All right, let me turn to put this phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm getting mad notification. St. John's loses to Arkansas/Kansas. Probably Arkansas. Okay. All right, so 30-21 with 7:56 left in this first. And here comes Mark. Mark's going to have the ball. He's going to give it off to 6. He's going to drop to the basket, give it up to 21 with the reverse layup, and that is good. All right, so let me see who's scoring for them. So Owen Yema. And the 3 for Fremantle, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Mark from Texas. Texas is going to bring it up here. Mark's going to have it. And here goes Yema with the pick. Mark still has the ball in his hand and is going to give it off to Kaluma. Kaluma is going to give it to Johnson. Johnson is going to have it here. Johnson's going to dribble. He's going to drive with his left hand. They steps back, pulls for the 3. And it's going to be a whistle, and the foul's going to be on Swain. And a timeout is going to be called here. A timeout is going to be called here. And we have your score 32-21 of this first 4 to get in. Make sure y'all come on in and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It is the Sports Wire Network. And we're talking college basketball. We're talking everything that we need to talk about when it comes to college basketball. But let's talk about these team stats so far, because we got like 7 minutes and 15 seconds left in this first half, where Xavier is shooting 8 of 20, and Texas shooting 12 of 21. Xavier 40% from the field, Texas 57% from the field. 3-point percentage, 33% for Xavier, 57% for Texas. For free throws, 40% for Xavier, 66% for Texas. 13 rebounds total for Texas Longhorns, 11 for Xavier. When it comes to the assists, 5 assists for Texas, 3 for Xavier, 2 steals for Texas, 1 for Xavier, no blocks. The total turnovers is 3 for Xavier, 2 for Texas. Points off turnovers, 2 points off turnovers for Xavier, 3 points off turnovers for Texas. Fast break points, 5 points for Xavier, 3 for Texas. Points in the paint, 16 points in the paint for the Texas Longhorns, 10 for Xavier. The largest lead that Texas had was 13. Now you got Zach Fremantle with 2, Ryan Conwell with 7, Dalen Swain with 2, Davion McKnight with 2, and Marcus Foster with 0. You have Dante Maddox off the bench with 8. What you mean was the 3-point line? They're shooting, I just said it, they're shooting 33% from the 3-point line. They're 3 of 9. Xavier's 3 of 9 from the 3-point line, and Texas is 4 of 7 from the 3-point line. So 33% for Xavier and 57% for Texas. Oh, Lord. (21-32), 7:15 left in his half.
All right, Sean, they got 32 points in 12 minutes. How do you tighten your defense?
Yeah, that's the problem right now. At first, we had a hard time getting back.
Sean Miller, 184 wins at Xavier. That's the third most all time.
And he really sparked them. Now we have a couple guys with foul trouble. We have to be able to get stops and then not let defense affect offense.
Appreciate it.
All right, John, so a lot on Sean Miller's mind. Down 11, but also your 2 most indispensable.
All right, shout out to the people that's watching. St. John's has played Connecticut this year. Yeah, Connecticut, that was the only team that's actually considered elite. Who's your favorite team in this tournament? I'm a Tennessee fan, so I'm going to be biased. I'm a Tennessee Vol fan. I've been a Tennessee Vol fan since 1991. Telling my age. But Trey Johnson with the first foul shot, that is good.
Led the conference in scoring at nearly 20 points per game. Second highest scoring average by a freshman
UConn sucks, LOL.
of the program. Trailing only Kevin Durant. Who was that?
10 points already for him.
All right, so here we go. 7:08 left. Here goes Conwell. Conwell's going to have it here. And here goes Swain's going to have it. Steps back, mid-range jump shot. Shot is good. There you go. And that's Davion McKnight. Davion McKnight with the 2-point shot there makes it 34-23. 6:47 left. And here comes Mark. Mark's going to have it here. Johnson's trying to get the ball and give it off to, oh, what a good pass. They get the reverse lamp in the miss. No good. Here goes McKnight. McKnight's going to give it out to Swain. Swain is going to have it here. Do I like Luka? Yeah, I like Luka. I think he's a good player. I think he's a good player. Here goes McKnight, and here goes the three. And the three is good for Xavier. They needed that three. They needed that three right there, and that was Jerome Hunter with the three. Jerome Hunter with the three. Here goes Mark. Mark's going to get the pick here. And is going to step up, give it off to Johnson. Johnson gives it back to Mark. Mark is going to have it with 13 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to dribble, drives with his right hand, mid-range jump shot. Shot is good. Good drop there by Mark. Good defense, just a better shot. 5:42. And gets it off. And good grab there. And number 4 is going to drive against the floater. It's going to be blocked by number 21. And here goes Trey. Goes up for the alley-oop, and that's going to be a foul. And Texas is ready to dominate this game. Darian watched the college basketball transfer. There's a kid of Providence College named Bryce Hopkins. He is transferring from Providence to, he's transferred from Providence College. Oh, wow. So Bryce Hopkins, okay. I got to see if I'm related to that boy. What a block there. Omiyema with the block there. That was crazy. And he did the no. Arthur Kaluma is at the line for 2. I think this might be a 1-and-1 if I'm not mistaken. And the first foul shot is good. So it is a 1-and-1 for Texas every time they get fouled. So Conwell, just to let you know, Patrick, Conwell's on the bench. He has 3 fouls. He's on the bench. And the second foul shot is missed by Kaluma. It goes McKnight. McKnight's going to have it here. He's going to give it off to Hughley. Hughley gives it back to McKnight. McKnight has it here. We'll give it off to Hunter. Hunter is going to have it. It's going to look, going to drop to the basket. Goes up against the pump fake. It's going to be blocked from the opposite side. But they might call a goaltend there. I'm not too sure because that was a block by Cedric. Hell of a block by Cedric.
Nice use of the head fake to get Mark to bite, and then Shedrick, they say, took it off the glass.
Clearly hit the glass.
Rodney Terry turns 50.
No, he said F. Conwell. I'm joking. All right, so they did give them the points, and Mark is going to bring it up for Texas here. Mark's going to drop to the basket, splits the defenders, gives it off to the big man, and gives it off to 25. And that is Jason Kent with the 2 points there. 4:47, and that's going to be a turnover. And here goes Weaver. Weaver's going to go all the way to the basket, goes up against the layup, and the layup is good for Weaver. Off the turnover, and points off turnovers is a big key on why Texas is up 41-28. Here goes McKnight. McKnight's going to have it here. He's going to give it to Maddox. Maddox going to drive. Looks, gives it back to McKnight. Give it to Foster. Foster's going to back down here with 10 seconds left on the back shot clock. Going to look, pump fake, goes up, gets the floater. Floater is good for Marcus Foster. And it's back to an 11-point game for Texas. And Texas has made 6 of the last 8 field goals. 20 points in the paint for Texas, 16 for Xavier. Weaver gives it back to Mark. And Johnston is trying to set the pick for Mark, but he doesn't take it. Mark goes to the left wing, looks, he pulls for the 3, and that 3 is no good, and that's going to be a rebound, but an offensive rebound by Weaver. Weaver's going to get it, and that's going to be stolen by McKnight. And that's good defense there by Xavier. Foster is going to bring it up. Give it off to Maddox Jr. Maddox has it. Gives it off to Hunter. Hunter gives it to Foster. Foster's going to have it here. He's going to drive to the basket. Gets it, and the layup is no good. But Foster looked like he'd be going to the line for two. Marquette and Xavier have fallen off, though. They have fallen off. They have fallen off. And we have another timeout here. Another timeout. How do you get in the Discord? Let me send you the link. Give me a second. Give me a second while I get you the link. I got you. There you go, everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. I wrong one. Let me go back. Let me go back. Okay, here we go. Boom. There you go. That's the link for the Discord, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Dad not here. What you about to do, babe? You okay? You tired?
No.
So you up now? I did take a nap today.
I didn't get to work. Out of the bus station, fuck. I came to the bus. He's like, everybody gotta get off. Because of the next bus in 4 hours. I didn't get on the bus. Didn't have to
I wish I could have did something like to call your boss or something.
pressure. Because they bus.
That's crazy.
Yep.
So what your boss say?
Nothing. Training. Gotta get earlier. So I would said that.
Right. So
My fault.
did they tell you if y'all getting paid or anything?
Oh no, but I clocked in.
Huh?
I clocked in.
Okay. Yeah, of course. You're supposed to clock in. That makes sense.
I mean, but I wasn't clocking out. But
Yeah. But y'all do open up next week, so it's like, well, at least you clocked in and then you clocked out when you left. Right.
I don't know if they
You can't look at it on the app and see if they changed it?
because it's not like not that schedule.
All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I was talking to the wifey. You know, we have this talk when we done jobs and stuff like that. What's going on with Don Turner? Don Turner was good. What's going on, man? But if y'all want to join the Discord, make sure y'all go check it out right there. The link is right there for the Discord. All right, so here we go. And here goes Texas. Here goes Pope. Pope is going to have it here. And here goes Pope. Pope's going to have it, going to drive, go with the mid-range jump shot, and that is no good. But Umanyama with the putback, and that is good for Texas. And it makes it 43-32. Or you're in the Discord now? Okay. Do you see all the tabs, or do you just see the general tab? The winner there is a tough matchup with Illinois, my team. Oh, you're an Illinois fan? Okay, Don. I see you, Don. And here goes Maddox Jr. with the mid-range jump shot. That is good.
Maddox is put together for the Musketeers.
Okay, Dante Maddox.
Thinking about getting Fremantle out of here. So this possession defensively
Oh, you seen them all? Okay, that's good.
does not pick up a
That's good. But make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We need one more subscriber to get to 8.22. 8.22. But 45-34, 2:10 left in this first quarter. And here comes Swain. Swain is back in the game for Xavier. Give it off to Fremantle. Fremantle is back in the game as well. And you got to give it off to Maddox Jr. Give it off to McKnight. McKnight give it off to Swain. Swain's going to drive, lose the basketball, and that's going to be a turnover. When is the Kansas game? When is the Kansas game, Chris? Because, you know, I cover women's basketball as well.
Fremantle does go straight.
And I got to see what time it is because I get off at 3:30 Monday through Friday. So, like, some of the earlier games I'm not able to do. How can I send you some cash today? My Cash App is pinned. If you got a Cash App, pin it. Send it it's in the pinned comment. The Cash App is in the pinned comment. Do you got Venmo? Let me know. I'll do whatever. That's up to your obligation, man. 7 tomorrow. I'm doing women's college basketball tomorrow. And there goes a fast break for Xavier, and that one is good.
Weaver a factor defensively in transition just then. I thought that was going to be a clean lay on the 10.
That's good transition, but now 36-45, 1:10 left in the first. Darian and is 8:19 now. It's not 8:19 over here. It's actually 10:07 here. Yeah, like already had my scheduled out for this week. Already, Chris. Because I do a schedule every week, just to let you know how I do things on the Sports Wire. I write a schedule out of games that I should do because I cover men's and women's college basketball. And it's been back-to-back nights I've done men's college basketball. Now it's time to turn into the women's college basketball. Are you at 8:19 now? Okay. Congratulations to you, brother. No, I want to do it differently, bro. Do you have Apple Pay? Do you have Apple Pay? Do you have anything virtually? PayPal? You know? But we're back with the game. That was a quick timeout. Made 4 of the last 7 field goals for Texas here. Gives it off to Weaver. Weaver gives it off to Mark. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to dribble. Backs down on the smaller guard. Spins. Kicks it out. Give it off to Pope. Pope goes with the floater. And the floater is no good. And it's going to be a rebound by Xavier. And it's going to be a 2-on-1 situation. Gives it off. And that's going to be a bad. That's just bad passing. That's bad passing from Xavier. Does Texas win by more than 10? I mean, I don't know. Because Xavier is finding a way to get back in this game. Xavier is finding a way to get back in this game. That's one thing I can say.
So good in these situations. Underneath out of bounds. Damian McKnight, the inbounder. So Fremantle comes back in. Fremantle.
All right, so 45-36. And going to get kicked out here. Give it off to Foster. Foster gives it to, I think that's Maddox Jr. Maddox Jr. is going to have it here. Give it off to Hunter. Hunter give it to Foster. Foster is going to look back down with 12 seconds left. Here goes the double team. Here goes the three-point shot, and that 3 is good for Xavier. Does Texas stay hot? Right now, Xavier got the momentum right now. It's only a 6-point game for Texas right now. And there's 5 seconds left. Here goes Mark. Mark looks. Fadeaway jump shot. And that fadeaway jump shot is going to end the half for Texas. And now it's going to be a 7-point game. I mean, an 8-point game. 8-point game at the half, ladies and gentlemen. Hunter makes the 3, and Mark comes down and hits a 2-pointer at the foul line to make it an 8-point game going into the half. How can I send you some cash today? Patrick, I just told you, bro. Patrick, I just told you. Okay, so Patrick. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just reading the old comments. I'm sorry. No, okay. So, will you cover NBA games? And yes, I got it all, but I have ideas for you, bro. If you're ever interested, what ideas were you talking about? So, does Texas stay hot? Yes, Texas by 14 exactly. Who is Xavier leading scorer right now? We'll definitely find out. It's a lot of offense. It's definitely a lot of offense. Arkansas' biggest challenge will be Hunter Dickinson. Yeah, absolutely. Xavier's leading scorer in the regular season for them was Zach Fremantle. He was averaging 17.3 points a game. 17.3 points a game. Zach Fremantle leads the team in rebounds as well with 7 rebounds. Davion McKnight averaged 4.5 assists. But as of right now, let's talk about the actual game in itself. When it comes to the box score, oh, Dickinson, sorry. No, you're good. So for Xavier right now, the leading scorer for Xavier is Dante Maddox Jr., and he's not even a starter. He has 10 points. He has 10 points. Jerome Hunter with 6. Marcus Foster with 6. You have Davion McKnight with 4. Dalen Swain with 4. Ryan Conwell with 7. And Zach Fremantle, actually, he's getting shut down in this game. He only has 2 points on the game. He only has 2 points on the game. But when it comes to the Xavier, though, they are 15 of 28 from the field, which is 53%, which is not a bad it's not a bad percentage. Yeah, and I do NBA games, but I ain't doing games until the playoffs. I don't do. I'll be doing some UFL games. I do. Okay, this is what I'm going to be doing as of right now. I'm gonna let you know this right now. This is the games that I'm going to be doing. I'm gonna be doing some baseball because baseball comes back. I'll be doing college basketball. I'll be doing the UFL and the NBA. And then in May, I'll be doing the WNBA as well. I do college football. I do NFL. I don't do hockey because I don't know hockey. I don't want to butcher anybody's name doing hockey. So just be ready. NBA, NFL, UFL, college basketball, college football, you name it, I do it outside of hockey. But this upcoming week is gonna be a mixture of things because the UFL regular season starts. So I gotta see how that schedule is gonna look like. But let's get back to this box score real quick. Let's get back to this box score where you have Xavier shooting 45% from the 3-point line, which is 5 of 11. They are 4 of 7 from the free throw line. That's 57.1%. They have a total of 14 rebounds in that first half, 6 assists in that first half, 3 steals in that first half, 5 turnovers in that first half, and 8 personal fouls in that first half. Now, for the Texas Longhorns, you have Arthur Kaluma with 6, Caden Cedric with 3, Trey Johnson with 10. That leads the team. Jordan Pope with 3, and Trayvon Mark with 11. I'm sorry, so Trayvon Mark, that's the guy. That's the guy that actually leads the team. You got Jason Kent. 4 points. Zarik Omayema with 4 points. You got Shadar Weaver with 6. Now, Texas is shooting 58.1% from the field, which is 18 of 31. They are 4 of 8 from the free throw line, which is 50%. 7 of 10 from the free throw line, which is 70%. They do have a total of 16 rebounds in that first half, 6 assists in that first half, 3 steals in that first half, 1 block in that first half, 4 turnovers in that first half, and 6 personal fouls in that first half. Can you tell me the free throw shots percentage in this game? Most of the stats seems fairly similar, but curious, what is the difference? Okay, so free throws right now. They're 7 of 10 for Longhorns. Actually, the Longhorns are shooting better from the free throw line. They're 70% from the free throw line. That's 7 of 10, Patrick. 7 of 10. That's the percentage for the free throw line for Texas. And Xavier is 4 of 7 from the free throw line, which is 57%. So it's definitely a 20% difference. Kind of like a 20 something percent difference in the free throw line. Not a huge fan, but hanging with this brother, watching the UFL basketball makes football season come quicker. I'm telling you, one thing I love about the UFL, Anthony Estrada, the rules. You know how the kickoff is in the NFL right now? They stole that from the UFL. The UFL gave them approval of the new kickoff because that's what the UFL was doing, basically. Chris, I'm just finally seeing your comment. Do you see the Pistons game? Yeah, I'm a Miami Heat fan, unfortunately. I'm a Miami Heat fan, and yeah, I seen the game, and I didn't actually watch the game, but I seen the box score. Speaking of that, let me get into the NBA score so far, since we did the stats. So you got the New Orleans Pelicans up right now, 112 to 109 over Minnesota. You have San Antonio up on the New York Knicks right now, 110 to 96 in the fourth quarter. Washington and Utah is a 1 point lead for Utah, 63 to 64 at halftime. Then you have the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Lakers game just came on. So it's 9-2 Lakers over Denver right now. In the first quarter, you have the Phoenix Suns 14-8 over the Chicago Bulls. You have the Portland Trailblazers 14-10 over the Memphis Grizzlies in that first quarter. And you have the Sacramento Kings playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Cavaliers are up 9-4 in that first quarter. Then you had the Indiana Pacers that beat the Dallas Mavericks 135 to 131. And you had the Houston Rockets beat the Orlando Magic 116 to 106. And my Miami Heat lost. My Miami Heat lost to the Detroit Pistons 116 to 113. Do you cover women's lingerie football? No, I do not. I do not, because I cover the actual women's football, women's semi-pro football. I cover that. I cover that in my local city. They call the Philadelphia Phantoms, and they are a women's full tackle league. I do not cover lingerie football. I think it's a mockery of football. I'm sorry. I'm not entertained about women lingerie football. I'm not entertained. Sorry, I'm just not. I know a few players that play in the league that played in the league when it first came out, because I used to coach them when they played on my semi-pro team. Yeah, I've coached football. I've coached basketball. You know, I coached at the semi-pro level. I didn't coach in college. I didn't coach in high school, but I did coach at the semi-pro level. And if you look up the league, the WFA, that's the Women's Football Alliance. I coached in that league. They have about 30 teams across the nation. And then I think there's another league called WNFC that just got a media deal with ESPN, and their game's going to be nationally televised. So no, I don't cover lingerie women's football. I don't. I don't. I think it's mediocrity. I really think it's mediocrity. But if you are a NFL fan, put your teams in the chat. I would love to hear. I would love to hear what y'all got to say about your teams. Because if you are, y'all already know what team I am. Y'all already know what team I am. I've been a Raiders fan for a long time. A long, long time. You work at a middle school. Oh, never mind. Was about to ask you something. Yeah, I work at a middle school. Unfortunately, I work at a middle school. No, Anthony Estrada asked me, bro. Ask me. Joking, lingerie football is absolutely dumb. But hey, bet tip for the people. Uh, bet NBA 3 points over and under. That's how you could truly win money. I don't see the thing about this. I did. I used to be a gambler. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I used to be a gambler, and I gambled so much that I'm in debt right now, and that's why I don't gamble anymore. I don't do bets anymore because I lost a lot of money doing it, and that's just a lesson learned. So I don't want to fall back into that field. I just don't. I let y'all rock out with it and do that. No disrespect. No disrespect to y'all. Oh wow. Jalen Monroe of Alabama quarterback ran a 4.37 at his pro day. That's crazy. That's insane. That is definitely insane. But I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. If you did work at a high school, get asked to coach the girls' powder puff, would you accept it? Okay, so the girls don't play powder puff up here. We play 7-on-7. We actually have a 7-on-7 flag league across the state of Pennsylvania that's considered an actual sport for PIAA. So the powder puff doesn't. I wouldn't consider it powder puff because those girls are actually athletes. They're actually athletes. I don't call it powder puff at all. Um, and I know you're not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but I did apply to coach up at the high school. I did apply to coach at the high school, and I didn't get the job. So yeah, I did try, but hey, I didn't get the job. But let me run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so we are back. I'm sorry, y'all. I was talking to the wifey and all that. I semi-gamble and work nuclear medicine for a living. Oh, that's fab. That's dope. That's not bad. I don't watch basketball like that, but I like the Lakers. Uh,
Points there, John, and I think one of the
all
major
right, so the second half has officially started.
half is making sure
Second half has officially started, ladies and gentlemen.
that'll take him out of this.
Oh, that should be a travel. That should have been a travel. And they didn't call it, but it's here. Here goes Fremantle and gives it off here. Fremantle has it. And that's going to be good defense. And it's going to be a turnover for Xavier. Here goes Mark. Mark gives it out to Pope. Pope pump fakes, goes up and loses the basketball. And that's going to be off of Texas, and it will be Xavier ball.
So two terrific plays in
Yeah, Kaluma's save was terrific. And down the other end, defensively.
Make sure y'all tapping them hearts in the chat. One turnover each in the half for both. And here goes Fremantle. Fremantle's going to give it off to Foster. Foster is going to have here, gives out to Fremantle. Fremantle has the... Oh, that's going to be a foul and one for Swain. Oh, that was upper body strength. That was a good play for the foul and one. Oh, Swain was like he was ready to dunk. But that's a good pass by Fremantle. That's a good pass by Fremantle, though.
Very well executed play to start things off.
And the three-point play is not completed. So it's just going to be 47-41. 19 minutes left in this second half. And this makes it 4 of 8 for Xavier for the free throw line. Here goes Mark. Mark is going to have it here. And we'll give it up to Johnson. Johnson has it with 13 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to cross. He's going to dribble. Give it off. Give it to Mark. Mark goes for the corner three, and that three is good for Mark. And it makes it 41-50, and Xavier brings it up. Give it up to Swain. Swain's going to give it to Foster. Foster has it here. He's going to give it up to Fremantle. Fremantle gives it off to Conwell. Conwell's going to drive over to the basket, gets double team, gives out to Fremantle. Fremantle pulls for the three, and that three is good for Fremantle. And here comes Mark. Mark's going to bring it up for Texas here. Going to give it off to Kaluma. And Kaluma's going to give it back to Mark. Mark's going to get the pick from Cedric. And gives it off to Pope. Pope's going to have it. He's going to dribble. He's going to drive with his right. Steps back. Pulls for the three. And that three is an air ball. And here goes Xavier. Here goes Foster. Foster is going to have it here. And gives it off. And Swain's going to have the top of the key. Gives it back to Foster. Foster is going to have it. Fremantle wants it in the post. He has nowhere to go with it. Gives it off to Swain. Swain pump fakes. Drops. Kicks it back out. Fremantle for another three. That is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Mark. And here comes Texas. And Texas is going to bring it up here. And Mark's going to have it at the top of the key. 22 seconds left on the shot clock. Here goes Cedric with the pick. And gives it off to Mark. Mark gives it off to Johnson. Johnson's going to have it here. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets the pick from Cedric. And then going to be the switch. And gives it off to Cedric off the back door. But good defense there by Swain. And here comes Xavier. Xavier's going to go coast to coast to give it up to Fremantle for the dunk. And the dunk is good. And now it's 46-50 with 17 minutes and 3 seconds left. Would I do stuff like this? Do stuff like what? Do stuff like what, Easton? And a timeout is going to be called by Texas. Xavier is getting themselves right back in this game, ladies and gentlemen. They're getting themselves right back in this game, man. Yeah, doing the play-by-play is really tough. Doing the play-by-play can be a lot. Hey, everyone in here, I truly don't know this channel. Since yesterday, please tell your friends to support this man. Listen to that commentary. It's not easy at all. It's not easy at all. Yes, please tell your friends. Please tell your friends. I appreciate you, Patrick. And you felt my channel yesterday. You felt my channel yesterday, bro. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. I do. I really do. I appreciate it a lot, my brother. I do. I ain't even just for real. It's hard as crap to sub to him. Facts. It's hard. It's hard, but I listen. I try my best. I try my best, man. I do. Make sure y'all join the Discord too, man. Join the Discord so y'all can stay up to date for all my notifications, man. And y'all can talk in here, y'all can trash talk in here, y'all can do whatever in the general chat. Just make sure y'all just be respectful to each other. That's all we ask you to do is be respectful to each other. There's nothing wrong with trash talk. Let's go. Oh, damn. What I do with my phone? I think my phone probably in the bathroom. I was the play-by-play for high school basketball team 4 times. Yeah, it's no joke, man. It's no joke.
One of the keys is you keep going down the floor until you bait the defender in to commit. And watch the second part of this play to avoid picking up a charge. He goes out of the picture, and the ball ends up in the rim.
All right, so Texas had to calm down and get themselves together. But now, 46-50, 17 minutes left in this game right here. And here comes Texas. Mark's going to have it. Give it to Johnson. Johnson give it to Kaluma. Kaluma's going to have it here. And Kaluma's going to look, and he's going to jab step, drops with his left hand, goes up, gets the right hand layup off the scoop, and that's going to be good for Kaluma. And Xavier is going to push it up here, give it to McKnight. McKnight's going to go. He gets the floater, and he will be fouled. And that will be 2 at the line for Davion McKnight. That's a heck of a move by Kaluma, though. That is a hell of a move by Kaluma. I can't even lie to you.
So here is McKnight at the free throw line. Western Kentucky transfer, graduate player out of Shelbyville, Kentucky. And their struggles at the line continue.
4 for 9. They're an 80% free throw shooting team.
Now you can watch live men's games on your computer, phone, tablet, or streaming device with NCAA March Madness Live. Download today. So Xavier, number 6 in the country, as Jim alluded to earlier, in free throw percentage. So this is really out of character for them.
All right, so here we go. And here comes Trey Johnson for the 3. And that 3 is good for Trey Johnson. That is a hell of a shot. And here goes the steal. Here goes Cedric goes with the dunk, and that's going to be momentum shift there. Now it's back to a 10-point game, 57-47. Here goes Xavier. McKnight's going to have it, give it off to Swain. Swain, give it to Foster. Foster's going to have it here. Fremantle have it at the top of the key. They're going to keep moving the ball. And here they go. And goes, and I think that's Conwell. And Davion McNode, actually, that was McKnight that had the layup there, but it's going to be a rebound by Weaver. And Mark is going to bring it up here for Texas Longhorns. And he's going to give it off to Johnson. Johnson's on the right wing. He's going to dribble, takes a quick pick, no, gets the double team, give it off to Kaluma. Kaluma give it off to Mark. Mark steps in, 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Drops to the basket. And it's going to be blocked by Fremantle. And here comes Xavier. Xavier is going to bring it up here, give it off to Foster. Oh, no, Foster steps back, pulls for the 3. And that 3 is good for Marcus Foster. And that's going to be a 7-point lead for Texas. That was a clutch three that Xavier needed to make there. And here goes Mark. Bring it up for the Texas Longhorns. Give it off to Johnson. Johnson's going to have it. Give it off to Kaluma. Kaluma's on the right wing. Going to jab step. They're trying to give it off to Johnson. Johnson takes the pick for Kaluma. Kaluma goes baseline, and a foul is going to be called. And Swain's going to be called for the foul here. But it looked like another timeout is going to be called for this game here. And one thing I can say, Xavier is not going away. Xavier is not going away at all. I was not that good, but you are crazy, bro. Respect. I appreciate it. Do you think people will come through for women tomorrow? No disrespect. I feel like there wasn't a bunch of people in here for the second game going back and forth about UNC. I mean, you just never know. You just never know. One thing about me I've learned for myself, it's not about, okay. Sometimes it's always about what the viewer wants, right? But at the same time, I'm not a person that just think about the men's game so much. Because I advocate for women's basketball. I really do. I advocate for women's basketball. I really do. Fix my camera real quick. Make sure it's good. Okay, so it should be good. But I do advocate for the women's game. And I feel like a lot of people and a lot of, mind you, is a majority of men that's on YouTube that really doesn't cover the women's game like that. And I don't care if I have 2 people in here for the women's game. I'm going to make sure I'm going to give them the exposure that they need. Get more people talking about the women's game. Especially when it comes to women's college basketball. I did Monday night. I did Tuesday night, and I did tonight for men's basketball. I don't think it's I think it's men's basketball tomorrow, but I think it's the NIT. Let me just double check that though. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Tennessee does play tomorrow, but I'm not able to do it, so I have to make adjustments. You know what I'm saying? I have to make adjustments due to the fact that, look, I could have did Creighton versus Louisville. I could have did High Point versus Purdue. I could have did Montana versus Wisconsin. I could have did, Edwardsville versus Houston. Alabama State versus Auburn. McNeese versus Clemson. Darian not the type yet, but I feel all right about this offseason. I feel like Mark finally backing up and letting Brady and Pete do their thing as we see. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Make sure y'all tap that screen. Tap them hearts, ladies and gentlemen. We got 12 people in the chat. I got so many channels to cover. It's crazy. Make sure y'all tapping them hearts, man. At the same time, the Raiders are basically women too. Joking, bro. Why you gotta troll, Patrick? Why you gotta troll, bro? You stay trolling. You good for trolling. It's all good, though. That's what you do. All right, so here we go. And we're back with the game here. Here goes Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson is going to have it. He's going to dribble. He's going to look. He's going to cross with his left hand, steps back, and he's going to be fouled. And that's going to be Swain with another foul there. And Swain's going to need to chill. Trey Johnson is the real deal. You're the GOAT. Thank you. I wish my YouTube channel can say the same, But I appreciate the love and support, man. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. It means a lot. Trey Johnson averaging 19.8 points a game. That led the SEC 14 games with 20-plus games. And both foul shots is good for Trey Johnson. All right, so here we go. 59-50, 14:36 left. And here goes Fremantle. Fremantle's going to have it here, and it gives it off to Swain. Swain's going to have it and gives it off to McKnight. McKnight's going to have it, give it up to Conwell. Conwell's going to go up, gets the floater, and that floater is good for Conwell. Call in tomorrow. You have the flu. Don't risk infecting others. I wish I can, but I got to make money. I got to make money. I cannot afford to call out. And that's going to be off of Texas. And that's good defense there by Conwell. And it's going to be Xavier Ball. I wish I can call off. All right, so here we go. 13:53 left. 59-52. Here goes Fremantle. Fremantle is going to have it here. And gives it off to McKnight. And here goes the three for Conwell. And no foul is called there. And it's going to be an air ball. 59-50. My phone's on 47%. Just got food. Should I stay? Plug it up. Plug it up, Anthony. You definitely need to stay for this one. This one might come down to the wire. This might come down to the wire. Here goes Weaver. Weaver is going to have it here. And he's going to give it all to Johnson. Johnson has it with 14 seconds left on the shot clock. Here goes the pick. Here goes Johnson. Johnson loses the basketball, and they call a foul. That is not a foul. That is a good defensive play by Fremantle. That is not a foul, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's not a foul. That is far from a foul. Oh, they need to review that. They need to review that. That is not a foul. You gotta review that, man. That's crazy. Now, you got Swain, Conwell, and Fremantle with 3 points there. Here goes the three by Trey Johnson. And here we go. And looks. And kicks it up to Fremantle. Fremantle's going to drop to the basket. He's going to settle it. Goes up against the layup. Layup is no good. It's going to be rebounded by Kaluma. Kaluma's going to bring it up for Texas. Now is it back to a 10-point game. There goes Johnson. Johnson drops to the basket. And that's a travel on Trey Johnson, so that's going to be a turnover for Texas.
The free throw line, he got Fremantle. Watch what happens here. From behind, he gets pushed.
Oh, he gets pushed right in the mouth.
Because he gets hit from behind.
That's a travel. That's definitely an offensive foul. That's a makeup call, in my opinion. That's a makeup call. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. 62-52 right now. Xavier is trying to get themselves back in this game. And here goes Murray Jr. And here goes the Maddox Jr. for the three and no good. And that's going to be off of Texas. That should be Xavier ball. But they're going to give it to Texas anyway. You got to go? Okay, you got to go. Have a good night, man. Have a good night. Please let your peoples know. Tell a friend about the channel. And here goes Mark. Mark is going to have it here. He's going to look, drives over to the basket, spins, go with the shot. Shot is no good. And that's going to be off of Texas, and it will be Xavier ball. You got Hughley coming in. You have Swain coming back in with 3 fouls with 12 minutes and 11 seconds. They're going to have to play smart basketball due to the fact that these fouls is really hurting Xavier right now. It's really hurting Xavier at this point. All right, so here we go. Here goes Foster. And the scoring drought, 0 points for Xavier in the last 2 minutes and 17 seconds and counting. Drives over to the basket, goes up, gets it. No basket call, but Conwell like he's going to go to the line for 2. Us with Illinois Nation watching this, it's a very interesting game, but I feel like they being a little bit biased towards Texas though. That's just me. I feel like they're being a little bit more biased towards Texas. That's just my personal opinion, though. The only reason why I say that because some of these fouls that's being called right now is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But let's update y'all on some stats here while we're at a timeout. All right, so we got Zach Fremantle with 7 points for Xavier, Ryan Conwell with 9. Dalen Swain with 6, Davion McKnight with 5, Marcus Foster with 9. You had Dante Maddox with 10. And you got Jerome Hunter with 2. Everything's bigger in Texas. You got a point there. Definitely got a point there. So right now, Xavier is 20 of 38 from the field, which is 52.6%. They're 7 of 16 from the three-point line, which is 43.8%. In the free throw line, they are 5 of 10, which is 50%. And then you have, if I could pull up, I will, no disrespect to the woman, I'm supposed to go help my uncle tomorrow. No, you good. You good. For the Texas Longhorns, you got Arthur Kaluma with 8. Caden Cedric with 5. Trey Johnson has 18 points for the Texas Longhorns. Jordan Pope with 3. Trayvon Mark with 14 points. You got Jason Kent with 4. Zarik Omoyema with 4. And you got Shadar Weaver with 6. Now the Texas Longhorns are 23 of 39 from the field, which is 59% from the field. They're 7 of 12 from the three-point line, which is 58%. And they're 9 of 12 from the free throw line, which is 75%. Right now, Xavier has a total of 17 rebounds, while Texas have a total of 22 rebounds. 10 assists for Xavier, 8 assists for Texas, 6 steals for Xavier, 5 for Texas. One block each between both teams. 7 turnovers for Xavier, 8 for Texas. 9 personal fouls for Texas, 11 for Xavier. So that is your points that you have here. Oh, look at all these games that's going on tomorrow, and I'm at freaking work. Oh my God, this sucks, man. I need to get to like 50,000 subscribers or some shit. I really need to. I need to make some money on this joint. I need to make this a career. Probably go back to school for it or something. I don't know.
A lot of presence on that schedule tomorrow, too. When you look at some of those big names just to start off the day, should be a fabulous start to a great 3 weeks or so.
So, Jim, here we go. 10-point game, 12 minutes left.
Gotta do what you gotta do, brother. That's a fact.
Intense talking at Sean Miller, Xavier,
I just wish I could stay home and just cover college basketball all day. Just wish I could do that.
It's the 4th against Texas. Officials now deciding if they're going to allow Tremont Mark to come in with the substitution, and they will. So Pope, Jim,
All right, so Pope is going to come out for Texas. And Jordan Pope is in foul trouble with 3. Swain, Conwell, and Fremantle all have 3 fouls when it comes to Xavier. All right, so here we go. And here goes the inbound. Here goes Maddox.
looks like Shedrick is hurt. So the officials are going to stop it. Foster gets the reverse layup, and Shedrick, meantime, is still down.
And Cedric looked like he might got hit in the jewels.
I think they're going to review getting hit below the waist. Let me put it that way to you.
He probably didn't mean to hit below the waist, though. He was just trying to get separation.
See, tries to go through here. Previous play is under review.
I don't think that's a technical foul. I think he was just trying to pass the ball. I don't think he tried to do that intentionally. But real honest question, though, before I subscribe, you were a big-time Raider content creator, always having people in hella subscribers. What's missing? You know, I rebranded. A lot going on right now with March Madness, college pro basketball, hockey, baseball. That's right. What's missing? I feel like I needed to start a refresher of my Raiders channel, which is Raider Talk with Darian. This was a Raider, but people have okay. While we're doing this right now, while they showing this replay of this play being under review, people fail to forget this was not a Raiders channel. This channel was never a Raiders channel. It started out as Spotlight Sports Talk. and I did play-by-plays for all sports in the beginning when I first did this channel. And then I changed it to Spotlight Raiders Talk because I felt like the algorithm was working towards me when it comes to the Raiders channel. And then I changed it to the Nothing But Raider podcast. And then I went back to it. I felt like I wanted to go back to my roots of how I got these subscribers. And that was from, doing the Spotlight Sports Talk. And that's why I just changed it to the Sports Wire and I just rebranded. And I just wanted to start a Raiders channel just by itself without rebranding and rebranding and rebranding. So that's why I did that.
A little time off the clock before Texas can get into their set. It's 15 seconds. They really haven't done anything on the offensive end. So it's 10 seconds or so, but it makes some difference.
And the shot is no good. And that's going to be out of bounds. And it's going to be a foul on Xavier. I think it was time to trying to rebrand back to the roots that I know of covering play-by-play for sports. I think it was only right. Yeah, I know how to grow channels. I just got to get more time to do more Raiders content. And I don't want to force content that everybody else is doing when the Raiders YouTube. Everybody's talking about the same thing. And I'm learning not to make videos that everybody else is making. That's why I don't post a lot on Raiders Talk with Darian. I don't. Because I'm trying to make sure I talk about stuff that nobody else is talking about. And the three is good for Marcus Foster for Xavier. 62-57 here. Marcus Foster with 14 points, 5 of 6 from the field. And Texas are in a scoring drought. And Mark misses, and he's going to get, number 25 is going to get fouled. And that's going to be 2 at the line. That's a hell of a shot by Marcus Foster. That is a hell of a shot by Marcus Foster. And Xavier is not going away. They're not going away. 10:47 left in this second quarter. Jason Kent is at the line for 2. He only has 4 points, and he has 3 rebounds. And the first foul shot is good. I can't believe they made a movie for Minecraft. That's crazy. They really made a movie for Minecraft.
So great to have you with us. Final night of the first 4. Spirit Leadership, Spinargle, John Rothstein, producer Jason Ross, our director Corey Fishman.
All right, so here goes the second foul shot for Texas here. And both foul shots is good by Kent. And we're going to have some substitutions here. It's like, though, you should be a Raider content creator because, bro, you're not going to find any news someone has never talked about. Yes, I will. Watch. And here goes the layup is missed by Swain. It's no good. You say you got Texas winning, Matt? Okay, I see you. You a Texas fan, Matt? And here goes Mark. Mark's going to have it on the right wing here. Going to give it off to Kaluma. Kaluma's going to have it. He's going to give it off to Weaver. Weaver has it at the top of the key. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to dribble. Give it off to Mark. Mark's going to drive with his right hand. Going to keep going. And that's going to be a travel, so that's going to be a turnover on Texas. Trust me, I will find content that nobody will talk about. Only reason why I know that because I'm working on some things behind the scenes. With some people. So stay tuned. All right, so here we go. Gives it off to McKnight. McKnight's going to have it. Give it to Swain. Swain gets blocked, and that's going to be off of him, and that's going to be a turnover for Xavier, and it will be Texas ball.
Watch the way he walls up on this play. Initial wall up, and then just waits, and then you come down like that. If you miss the ball, 9 out of 10 times you're going to get called for a foul on that play, but he got all weather just then.
His masterful defensive instincts by Kate and Shedrick. Third leading.
All right, so 9:56 left in this second quarter. Second quarter, not second quarter. It's second half. I'm sorry. And here goes Tom. No foul call for Trey Johnson there. And here goes Xavier's going to have it. Give it to Foster. Foster's going to have it. And Foster's going to drive with his left hand. Goes up against the smaller Weaver. Goes up, kicks it out. Give it to Fremantle. Fremantle pump fakes. Drives, kicks it out. Give it to Foster for the three. And that three is good for Marcus Foster. No, it's not. Listen, I'm working with people behind the scenes that work with the Las Vegas Raiders. Trust and believe. 4-point game for Texas. And Johnson's going to step back for his three. No good, but he gets his offensive rebound and gets it, and he's going to get fouled. And Trey Johnson's going to go to the line for two. I don't watch other people's channels. I don't watch other people's channels anymore because a lot of people are fake in this community when it comes to the Raiders community. I'm doing different stuff now. I'm writing articles and stuff of that nature, yeah. And the first foul shot is missed by Trey Johnson. Jeff George, Illinois alum, Raider QB, yeah, definitely. Second foul shot is good. 5-point game for Texas. 8:56 left in the second. Xavier is still in this game. This game is far from over. And here goes the passing. Great movement. And Fremantle wants it in the post. And he gets it. He's going to play defense on Cedric. Fremantle turns. Go with the hook shot. Hook shot is good for Fremantle. And it's a 3-point game for Texas, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you tap those hearts. It's coming down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Here goes Mark. Mark has it. Gives it out to Kaluma. Kaluma has it here. He's going to pump fake. He's going to drive. Goes up. Lose the ball. And that's going to be a turnover on Texas, and it will be Xavier's ball. Intense time. Definitely intense time. All right, so here we go. 8:17 left in this second half. Here goes Xavier. Here goes Swain. Swain's going to drop to the basket, kicks it out, goes for the three, and that three is good, and it's a tie ball game at 65. And we have a tie ball game at 65. 3 ties, 4 lead changes. The biggest lead was Texas 13, Xavier 3. Here goes Trey Johnson. Trey has it, looks. He gives it off to Cedric. Cedric pump face, goes up, gets the layup in his back to a 2-point lead for Texas. 7:41 left. 7:41 left, 67-65. And here goes Fremantle. Give it off to Conwell for the three, and that three is no good. But he will get fouled, and that'll be 3 foul shots. Oh, man. Xavier forked their way right back in this game, man. They forked their way back into this game, man. I'm going to have to commend them. Another one of those games, man. Welcome to March Madness again. Don't watch basketball like that, but you could never not watch March Madness for the games like this. Facts. Facts. Wow, March Madness, right. That's why I love my birthday month. I love my birthday month. I love it. Xavier is giving the Texas a run for their money. Oh, man. Oh. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. This is what we talk about here on college basketball, man. It doesn't get no better than this, man. It gets no better than this. It gets no better than this. Let me see. I hope Juju performs and shows out this game Saturday early afternoon. You know what? I'm debating if should do men's games tomorrow instead of women's games. I'm debating. Let me see what the games look like for Friday for the women. Damn, if I could have got home in time, I would have did South Carolina versus Tennessee Tech. But I am going to do Ohio State versus Montana State. I might do that game at 5:30 and do Tennessee and South Florida on Friday. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do men's games tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do Tennessee at 6:50. See, I might have to do one game tomorrow because these games are late. These games are late. Yeah, I might have to do Tennessee versus Wolford tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Damn, I really want to call out tomorrow, but I can't. I just can't.
Get a crowd like this in here supporting Xavier.
So here's Ryan Conwell, 3 free throws for the
All right, so 3 free throws for Conwell.
transfer starter.
And the first foul shot is good for Xavier. Now it makes it 66-67.
Program that Sean Miller's wife and his son Amy and Braden. Emotions. Coach's wife.
Here with a second foul shot for Conwell. And that one is missed. So he could tie the ball game up here at 67.
I would expect this guy at the line to get really involved in the last 7.5 minutes of this game.
And both foul shots is good.
Free throw shooting, it's 2 out of 3.
John, you were listening on
All right, so tied at 67, ladies and gentlemen. 7:27 left in this game, and we have your score at 67 between the Texas Longhorns and the Xavier Musketeers. Here goes Weaver at the top of the key for Texas. And Johnson's trying to get the pick, but gives it off to Mark. Mark is going to have it on the left wing here. He's going to try to take a pick, drives, and that's going to be a foul on Fremantle, and that's 4 on Fremantle, and he cannot afford to get another foul right now. Well, if Tennessee wins tomorrow, win the next game Sunday, you could probably do it then.
And they took, watch this right here, watch what he does.
Well, I'll figure it out.
And then watch what he grabs. He knows he's
Yeah, Fremantle can't grab like that. Can't grab like that. It's not good. We got 30 people in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all come on in and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So you got Dalen Swain with 4. You have Conwell with 3. Fremantle, I think he just picked up his 3rd or his 4th. I'm not too sure. But Cedric is at the line for 2. First foul shot is good. Makes it 68-67.
free throw shooters. Everything else on Sean Miller's mind. Now he's got to deal with the continuing foul trouble of Fremantle on the bench with 4. Keep in mind, Conwell's got 3. And the chess match between Miller and Rodney Terry continues.
And here goes the second foul shot. And that one is good. 69-67. It's a 2-point lead. The winner will play Illinois on Friday at 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. And here we go. And gives it out. Gives it off to Hughley. Hughley's going to have it here. And I think that's McKnight. McKnight give it off to Hughley. Hughley got to drive to the basket. Goes up, gets the layup. Layup is no good. No foul call there. And it's going to be a loose ball foul on Xavier, and it's going to be on Hunter. And it'll be 6:46 left in this second quarter.
watch how hard this ball comes off. Doesn't hit the rim. trying to get some position on the offensive glass, but there's no real easy way to rebound that basketball. It's almost the equivalent of an air ball. It comes off so fast, the air ball misses everything.
And Cedric goes to the line for 2 to see if he can make this a 4-point game. Caden Cedric is at 67.2 season when it comes to precision, when it comes to free throw shots. He's 67.2%. Should players from each team receive a check if they make it to the tournament? Why not? I mean, y'all got all these NIL deals going on. Why not? And the first foul shot is good. Now it's a 3-point game for Texas. And both foul shots is good for Cedric. Now it's 71-67. 4-point game, but this game is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. Far from over. And here comes Xavier. They're going to run their offense. They have core offense here. And he's going to give it off. Has it. Give it to McKnight. McKnight give it to Foster. Foster pulls for the 3. And that 3 is good for Marcus Foster. It is back to a 1-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Back to a 1-point game, and here comes Johnson off the pick, and he makes his 3. Trey freaking Johnson. And back to a 4-point game. And here comes Conwell. Conwell give it to Hughley. Hughley pulls for his 3. That is no good. Offensive rebound by McKnight. McKnight's going to have it here. He's going to drop to the basket. Goes baseline. Kick it to Foster. Foster's going to look. Goes up. Gets the floater. And the floater is good for Marcus Foster. Makes it a 2-point game. 72-74. 5:38 left in this half. Well, in the game. 7 second chance points for Xavier. Here goes Trey Johnson. Johnson give it up to Cedric. Cedric looks. Kicks it out. Give it to Mark. Mark pulls for the 3. Hits the front of the rim. No good. And that's going to be an offensive rebound by Trey. Trey Johnson's going to have it. Give it back to Mark. Mark's going to look. Gets the layup. Give it to Weaver. Weaver gets the layup. No good. No foul there. And here comes... And here goes Hughley for the transition 3. And that is good. 75-74. First lead since 14:48 left in the half, 10-9. Xavier is playing their behinds off. Xavier was free money. And here we go. And here goes Johnson again with the 3, no good. And that is rebounded by Xavier. Gets it all the way down. Gets the layup with the foul and 1. And Swain gets the foul and 1 and makes it 77-74. Texas boo-boo horse trash. Wow.
Here's the timing. Look at the big fella knocking one down from long range. And then watch, he doesn't get back on defense and watch it behind. You can't see it in that one, but his hand pushes off.
Yeah, he definitely pushes off on Swain. Quit playing with Xavier. What's going on, Dorian? What's going on, Dorian?
7 straight points for the Musketeers. They have answered
And the 3-point play has been completed. 4-point game for Xavier. 78-74. 4:36 left. And the momentum is shifting right now. An 8-0 run in the last 1 minute and 17 seconds and counting. Here goes Mark for Texas. Mark's going to have it here. Gives it off. Give it to Kaluma. Kaluma gives it back to Mark. 13 seconds left for the shot clock. Drops to the basket. Mid-range jump shot. Shot is good by Traymon Mark. It makes it a 2-point game. 78-76. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel for games like this. Here goes Connell. Connell's going to have it. Give it to Hughley again for the 3. And that 3 is no good, and it will be rebounded by Texas. Here goes Mark. Gives it off to Kaluma, and Kaluma go with the layup, no good. But Cedric with the tip in, no good. And Hughley gets the rebound for Xavier. 3:45 left. Here goes McKnight. McKnight's going to bring it up. And he's going to give it off to Hunter. And Xavier calls a timeout with 3:33 left.
This is a huge offensive possession.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge offensive possession for Xavier. You want to call the right play at the right time, but Xavier was down. They were fighting this whole game. They were fighting this whole game. And when you get momentum like that, it's hard. It's hard. And Texas got to stay composed. They cannot rush baskets if you're Texas. Cannot rush baskets. But we got 33 people in the chat, man. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn those notification bells on so you don't miss games like this. I will be covering March Madness as much as I can, knowing I do work a job, but it's okay. We're going to be here. So subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bells on, and don't miss a game that I go live for. Hey, tip cover the games on True TV and TNT. Less people have access to that. Texas all day. Okay. Okay. Say no more. Say no more. But we having a great time here, man. Beautiful basketball. That's why I love when the games is close, because the people come in the chat. The people come in when the games are good. You know what I'm saying? Nobody do play-by-play better than me. I'm sorry to say. I'm cocky. I don't care. Cocky and confident. CNC. I said what I said. Do y'all think Xavier is going to pull it off, y'all? Y'all really think Xavier is going to pull it off? Let's look at this box score for Xavier right now. You got Fremantle with 9, Ryan Conwell with 11, Swain with 9, McKnight with 5, and Marcus Foster. He started the majority of the game with 0 points. He has 22. You're good. Thank you. Thank you, Club Steer. I think that's what it is, Club Steer. Thank you so much. You know, you got Dante Maz with 10, Jerome Hunter with 9, Hughley with 3. That's the box score for Xavier. Bringing you more people. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Hopefully y'all subscribe and stick around. We definitely need y'all to subscribe and stick around, man. Yes, Xavier is much better team. They're good. They're good. I'm not gonna lie, Dorian. I did pick Texas to win this game, but I did say in the beginning of this live, I did say that I would not be surprised if Xavier pulled this off. I said it. I said it. I would not be surprised if Xavier pulled this off. But all right. Field goal percentage for both Texas and Xavier. They both shooting 58% from the field.
Guess what? They've done that. They only have 7.
Johnny, we're eavesdropping.
All right, so here we go. Here goes the inbound play. They call the play. Give it to Fremantle. Fremantle give it off to Hunter. Hunter is going to have it here and gives it off to Conwell. Conwell gets the pick for Fremantle. And Fremantle has it here. He's going to look, drops to the basket, got to kick it out. Go, y'all got to shoot the ball. And that shot is no good, and that's going to be a rebound by Texas. And Mark is going to bring it up here. Trayvon Mark has it with 3:11 left. 78-76. And here goes Mark. Give it off to Weaver. Weaver's going to have it here. He's going to dribble, spins. He loses the basketball, gets it back. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. And the layup is good by Jaden Kent. It is tied at 78. 2:49 left. And here goes Conwell. Conwell's going to have it. Goes up, gets it. And no foul is called there. That's just a forced shot. That is a forced ill-advised shot by Xavier. 2:33 left. 5 ties, 5 lead changes. And Johnson wants it. Here goes Mark. Mark going to try to run some clock. Here goes Trayvon Mark. Top of the key. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to dribble, steps back, but the long two-pointer, no good. And it's going to be a rebound. And here comes Xavier. 2:08 left. Xavier is in the drop right now with 2 minutes and 32 seconds and counting with 0 points. Fremantle has it. He's going to hand it off. Gives it off to McKnight. McKnight's going to have it here. Fremantle has it. And Fremantle's going to back down. He's going to look. Goes up. Fadeaway jump shot. Shot is good by Fremantle. It makes it a 2-point game. I hope I was getting into your feelings when I was talking about the Raiders wanting serious explanation. Why did you really change? And watch do the name someone who came in here and didn't. What you mean, Anthony? What's going on, Greg78? What's up? But a foul's going to be called on. They're going to be called on Fremantle here. That's a heck of a move by Fremantle. That is a hell of a move.
So Foster is whistled for his second 1-and-1.
Oh, Foster was with the foul. I thought it was Fremantle. But Trey Johnson is at the line right now, shooting 87.7% in the season for Texas.
See how he does in a big-time situation.
First foul shot is good.
Soldier got his
80-79 is a 1-point lead with 1:30 left. 1:35 left. And he missed the second foul shot. It is a 1-point lead for Xavier. And here comes McKnight. Give it to Conwell. Conwell has it. Give it to Swain. Swain's going to look here. Give it up to Conwell. Conwell gives it back to Swain. Swain's on the left wing here. Going to dribble. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Give it to Conwell. Conwell's going to have to do something here. 7 seconds left on the clock. And that's going to be a foul. And the foul's going to be on Kidd with 1:09 left.
Trying to cut to the basket, and I believe Shedrick just threw a big body at him, didn't he?
Texas is over the limit 1-and-1.
Yeah, it's going to be a 1-and-1, so Fremantle's going to have to shoot foul shots here, ladies and gentlemen.
Watch here. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a foul. That's a clear foul. That is a clear foul, ladies and gentlemen. 44 people in the chat. Hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's all I'm asking for. Just give it a sub. It's free to sub. It's free to sub.
Ball on the floor is a common foul. Fremantle took a shove to the back.
I'm thinking I'm going to stay with that as a common foul. First look at it.
Middle of your picture, a little bit of a forearm shove. Was there something extra there? As it stands, it's going to be a 1-and-1 for Fremantle.
Oh, it might be a 1-and-1 here.
I know it really is.
Huh.
It's a basketball play. The extension.
Name someone who came in here and called you, you really great commentator, bro. We aren't even lying. I ever found someone actually better than you. It comes to a sports commentator. Oh, they called it a flagrant.
So it is going to be a common foul. Nothing extra.
Oh, they called it a common foul. Dorian, you wanted a flagrant, but they called it a common foul. They called it a common foul, but it's okay.
Extends into the place where we got to an excessive, unnecessary. You're battling for position at this point in the game. I think a common foul is a good call on the play, guys.
Hey, Gene, just one quick point there. And the point of this game, people might think, well, you got to call something more excessive because it's a tight game or what have you. But the officials don't think that way.
All right, so here goes the first foul shot, and Fremantle makes the first foul shot.
If it's there now and it's big, you elevate it. If it's not and it fits within the game without breaking the rules of the flagrant or getting to that excessive, unnecessary level, we play basketball. We better.
And Fremantle makes both of them and makes it 82-79. 82-79. 105 and counting. All right, so we are under a minute. And Xavier is up on Texas. Here goes Johnson. Johnson with the mid-range shot. No good. And there's going to be a rebound there. And Xavier is going to try to find a way to get past. And will they get fouled is the question. Wow. Xavier is about to pull this off, ladies and gentlemen. 58 people in the chat. 30 seconds. And here we go. I don't know what I missed. There goes Mantle for the three. And the Mantle no good, but the putback for Swain. And Texas is about to go home, ladies and gentlemen. Texas is about to go home. Here goes Weaver. Go with the layup, and the layup is no good. And Weaver gets fouled. And he's going to shoot free throws. There's 10.5 seconds left.
Cut it to 3. Remember we talked about shots that don't hit the rim and are not air balls. They come down in a hurry. It's so hard to get a block out on this because the timing is
Wow.
thrown off.
Texas is about to go home. Xavier look like they'll be playing Illinois. 64 people in the chat. It is 80-84. So the first foul shot is made. And it looks like Xavier is going to win the game because my scoreboard is cheaper. My scoreboard is faster than the TV. And Xavier wins the game. 86-80. Wow. Wow. Another team from Ohio beats Texas. Oh, the Texas fans are pissed. The Texans fans are pissed. What a hell of a comeback for Xavier. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. What a great comeback for Xavier.
Sean Miller's team has shown down the stretch of the season the 7 straight wins before that.
7 straight wins before this game.
Tournament to Marquette.
You're going to keep moving up, bro. I know, and I promise you got it. Thank you, Patrick. I appreciate it. 86-80, ladies and gentlemen.
Texas team
A Texas team that was really good. That was a really good Texas team that they beat.
and the Musketeers avenged
Now, this is a team
loss to the Longhorns from 2.
that Xavier beat a quality team in Texas. Man, oh man. Wow, what a game. What a game, what a game. All I'm going to say is this. The word resilience. The word resilience. Xavier didn't have no big leads in this game. Xavier was down 10, 11, 12. Now 13 SC teams left. Yes, there was 13 SEC teams left. But I got to give Xavier their credit, man. They didn't give up. They didn't quit. They didn't let this, get out of their hats. None of that nature. I got to big up the Texas, too. Texas is a good basketball team, man. But it's all about who wanted more. And that's exactly what happened. It's all about who wanted it more at the end of the day. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another back-to-back night of back-to-back games. It's been an honor, man. It's been a hell of an honor. And we're going to be back here tomorrow. I just don't know what games we're going to do yet, but we're going to be back here tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to do the women's games or I'm going to do the men's games. I don't know because I cover women's and men's college basketball. But make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Y'all see what it does when I could do play-by-play and I have people in here. It makes the play-by-play more fun. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to do no box score because it's 11:30 and I got to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and get myself ready for bed. But thank you. Thank you to all the supporters that came in here. Thank you to everybody that watched. Thank you to everybody that came through. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate it. But like I said, man, make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. It's the Sports Wire Network, your home of March Madness, your home of women's college basketball, your home for all sports. So stay tuned. It's a lot coming to you. So get ready. And I will see y'all in the next live stream or in the next video. Peace, love, and blessings. Have a great night. And we have it. Illinois will be playing Xavier Friday night, 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. Got Kentucky versus Troy, UCLA versus Utah State, and so many more. But thank y'all, man. Have a blessed night. And I'm signing off. Peace.